The moment I say his name, her smile cracks. Just a flicker, like a glitch in perfect software. Kevin? I repeat, pretending it's casual. Tell him I said hi. Her hand freezes over her suitcase zipper. She laughs too brightly. Who's Kevin? Exactly what I wanted her to say. I lean against the doorframe, arms folded, watching her pack sunscreen and guilt. She's glowing. Not from excitement, but from adrenaline. Women always think they can fake calm. They forget men like me study silence. It's just a girl's trip, Daniel, she says, still not meeting my eyes. Sure, I say. Have fun. And I smile, slow, knowing, dangerous. She finally looks up. I see it then, fear. A flash of it. Like she just realized the game started, and she doesn't know the rules. By the time the front door shuts, I'm already opening her browser history. I don't find Kevin, I find no Kevin, and that's worse. Clean, too clean. She wiped it. I pour a drink. The house feels too quiet. I tell myself I don't care. But caring is my curse. I'm not the jealous type. I'm the curious type. Curiosity, when mixed with suspicion, becomes a slow poison. The phone buzzes. Her message landed safe on love you. She never sends hearts. I laugh. You're not careful, Emily. An hour later, I do something stupid. I post a story. I'm just a photo of a whiskey glass on the counter with a caption. To Kevin, she says hi. Petty? Yes, calculated. Absolutely. She doesn't reply. She sees it, though. And that's enough. I wait. I imagine her somewhere sunny, surrounded by her friends, staring at her phone with that perfect guilty stillness. Maybe Kevin's there. Maybe he's not. But she's thinking about me, not him. And that's my first victory. At midnight, I hear tires in the driveway. I step into the hall as the door opens. She's standing there, breathless, hair messy from the wind. Why did you post that? She says, no hello. No explanation. Just accusation. You tell me, I say. Why'd it bother you? Her eyes flash, hurt or panic, I can't tell. She drops her bag like it's burning her. It's not funny, Daniel. I wasn't joking. She stares at me, shaking her head like she's trying to hold on to her sanity. There's no Kevin, she says softly. You're paranoid. Then why are you here? I ask, her silence is louder than confession. For a moment, I almost feel sorry for her. She looks small, cornered, like she came home to fix a lie and walked into a trap instead. But then she steps closer. Her voice lowers, softer now. You've been off lately, distant. Is this your way of punishing me? That twist, that pivot from guilt to empathy, she's good. It almost works, maybe, I say. Maybe I just wanted to see what you'd do. And now you know? Now I know everything I need to. Her lips tremble. You don't know anything. But her hands are shaking when she reaches for her bag. She starts unpacking. Fast, restless. I'll stay home, she mutters. If that's what you want. I didn't ask you to. I'm staying, she insists, her tone breaking. Control shifts again, from me to her, then back. I can feel it. This isn't about Kevin anymore. It's about us. About the Cold War we've been waging behind polite smiles and perfect photos. I walk up behind her, close enough to smell her perfume, citrus and deceit. You're lying, I whisper. She turns, eyes glassy. So are you. For a second, neither of us breathes. Then she says, almost pleading, can we stop playing this game? I nod. Sure. But I don't mean it because she doesn't know. The game's already started and I never play to lose. She doesn't sleep that night. I can hear her breathing shift with every lie she swallows back. The house feels smaller now, the air thick with questions we both refuse to ask. At 2 a.m. she whispers, you don't trust me anymore, do you? I don't answer. Trust isn't lost in a single night. It leaks slowly like air from a punctured tire. By morning, she's in the kitchen making pancakes and her apology ritual. Want coffee? She asks. Sure. Her voice trembles, her hands don't. That's how I know she's rehearsed this. She slides the mug toward me too carefully. You think I'm cheating, don't you? I sip, watching her eyes. I think you're lying. Silence stretches. She sits, staring at her reflection in the black coffee. There's no Kevin, she says again, and then softer. But there was someone. That's her first strike. A confession wrapped in control. She's not denying everything, just narrowing the field. I set my cup down. You want to tell me who? She meets my gaze unblinking. You'll hate me if I do, I smile. Try me. She stands, takes a step back like she's preparing to be hit by words instead of fists. It was 2 months ago. His name was Ian. It didn't mean anything. Ian, not Kevin. So I was wrong. But not really. My chest tightens, not from betrayal but from vindication. The lie had a heartbeat after all. I nod slowly. Why are you telling me this now? Because, she whispers, you already decided I was guilty. At least now I get to choose what kind of criminal I am. That line hits harder than any confession. For a second I almost admire her honesty. Until I realize it's just another play for sympathy. She cries then, quiet tears that don't beg for forgiveness. And I hate that it moves me. I reach across the table, touch her wrist, untesting. She doesn't pull away. She looks up, raw and trembling. I ended it, she says. I swear. It scared me how easy it was to lose control. I thought I wanted freedom. I didn't. Every word feels true, and that terrifies me more than her lies, because part of me, the broken, bitter part, still wants to believe her. Later she finds me in the study. Can we talk, she asks. Her voice is small now, human. I should ignore her. Instead I say, close the door. She sits beside me on the couch, eyes red. I know what I did was wrong, but you're not innocent either, are you? The shift stings. What's that supposed to mean? She leans closer. You posted that thing about Kevin because you wanted to hurt me. You wanted to see me fall apart. Why? I stare at her. She's right, and she knows it. I wanted the truth, I say. She shakes her head. No, you wanted control. That's her power move. In one sentence, she drags me from detective to villain. And the worst part? It fits, I laugh bitterly. Maybe we deserve each other. She studies me, like she's deciding whether to kiss me or destroy me. Maybe we do, she says softly. Then she reaches for my hand. For a heartbeat, it's almost peaceful. Two liars finding balance in mutual guilt. Her skin is warm, trembling. My pulse mirrors hers. Then her phone buzzes. I glance at the screen. The name lights up like a match, Ian. She jerks the phone away, too slow. Silence detonates between us. I thought it was over, I say quietly. It is, she insists. He keeps texting. I don't reply. Show me. Her hesitation is microscopic, but enough. I stand. You're still lying. I'm not. Stop, I snap. You came running home because you thought I found out. You confessed to one sin to hide another. What are you still not telling me? She looks terrified now. Not guilty or trapped. Then she breaks. Fine, you want the truth? Ian isn't who you think. The room tilts. Then who is he? Her eyes glisten. He's your friend, Daniel. The words hit like a slow-motion punch. My best friend. The man who stood beside me at our wedding. I can't breathe. She's crying now, reaching for me. I didn't plan it. He was just there and you were. Stop. My voice cracks. Just stop. She grabs my arm. I'm trying to make it right, please. But I see it now. The way she looks at me isn't guilt anymore. It's fear. Fear of what I'll do next. I walk away before I say something I can't unsay. In the hallway mirror, my reflection looks like a stranger. Hollow eyes. Clenched jaw. Downstairs, she's still crying. Upstairs, I'm already planning, because if she wants to play with truth, I'll show her what lies can really do. I don't sleep. Every sound in the house feels like a confession. The hum of the fridge, the faint click of her door closing. By dawn, I've replayed her words 100 times. He's your friend. Not just any friend, Ian. The man who helped me through layoffs. Who brought soup when Emily was sick, who said, "You're lucky to have her." The irony tastes metallic in my mouth when I go downstairs. She's already dressed, pale, sleepless, still beautiful in that way that ruins logic. I made coffee, she says. Poisoned? I ask. She flinches. Don't. I sit anyway. She pushes a cup toward me like an offering. I called him, she whispers. I glance up sharply. He didn't answer, she adds. I wanted to tell him it's over. For good. Her eyes are sincere. Too sincere. You expect me to believe that? No, she says. I expect you to let me try. That's her first reversal. Vulnerability as leverage. Ian's coming over tonight, I say suddenly. She freezes. What? I texted him. Told him we needed to talk. All three of us, her face drains of color. Why would you? Because, I interrupt. I want to hear the truth while you're both in the same room. She shakes her head. You don't understand. Then make me. She walks to the window, arms wrapped around herself. You think this is about sex? About temptation? It wasn't. It was about you. My chest tightens. Me? You stopped looking at me like I was real. Everything was routine, measured, predictable. And Ian, he listened. He made me feel seen again. She turns, tears streaking her face. I didn't sleep with him to betray you. I did it because I wanted to feel alive. For a moment, I can't speak. Her words hit like a blade coated in understanding. Because she's right. I did stop seeing her. I turned our marriage into a schedule. But the empathy curdles fast. You blame me for what you did? I'm not blaming you, she says. I'm explaining. That's worse, she nods, defeated. Maybe, but I'm done hiding. That's her second reversal, confession as control. Evening comes fast. I open the door before she can stop me. Ian stands there, hesitant smile, guilt written in his posture. Daniel, he says. Ian, Emily's behind me, whispering, please don't do this. I step aside. Come in. He walks in slowly, eyes flicking between us. I didn't want it to happen, he starts. Just save it, I say. You had months to stop it, he sighs. I care about her, but I respect you. I wanted to tell you, respect, I laugh. You respected me while screwing my wife? Emily flinches. Ian stares at the floor. Then he says something that breaks the room in half. She didn't tell you everything, did she? Her head snaps up. Ian, don't. What else is there? I ask, voice low. Ian's jaw tightens. You should know who reached out first. I turn to her. You? She looks at me, defiant, trembling. Yes, my breath catches. You started it? I thought it was harmless, she whispers. It started as texts. You were always gone, busy, tired. I close my eyes. I don't want to hear it. But she keeps talking, voice cracking, words spilling like penance. I wanted attention. Then it became more. But I stopped before it crossed the line. Ian interrupts, eyes wet. That's not true. Everything collapses in one sentence. I look at her. She's shaking her head, whispering, he's lying. He steps forward. Tell him about the cabin. Her face goes white. What cabin? I ask, neither speaks. I step closer. What cabin? Her voice breaks. It was one night. We didn't. I slam my hand against the wall. Don't you dare lie again. Tears spill over. I hated myself for it, she says. I thought if I came home, if I confessed, maybe. Maybe what? I ask, I'd forgive you? She nods. Yes. The silence that follows is unbearable. Ian's crying quietly now. I hate him more for his tears than for what he did. Emily stands between us, shaking. Get out, I say to him. He hesitates. Daniel, get out. He leaves without looking back. The door slams. Emily sinks to the floor. I watch her, broken, beautiful, dangerous, and something inside me shifts. Not forgiveness, not rage. Something colder. She looks up. What happens now? I kneel in front of her, brush her hair from her face. You'll stay, I say softly. We'll fix this. She blinks, confused. We will? Yes, I smile. But first I want you to understand what you've done to me. Her breath catches. Daniel, I'm not going to hurt you, I whisper. I'm going to make you feel it. Every second, every lie. Her lips tremble. You can't play God with pain, can I? That's the third reversal. Pity turning to fear. She backs away slowly. What are you planning? I stand calm now. Redemption, I say. Yours or mine, we'll see. She's been avoiding me for 2 days. No calls, no texts. Just silence, heavy and careful. The kind that means every sound could set off an explosion. I let her have space. It makes the walls thinner. When guilt rots long enough in quiet, it becomes obedience. By the third morning, she's in the kitchen again, the scene of every false beginning. Daniel, she says carefully, I can't live like this. I look up from my laptop. Like what? Walking on glass. You built the floor, I reply. Her eyes flash. You're punishing me. Punishment implies mercy, I say. This is education. That's the first shift. I see her anger spark beneath the guilt. Good. Anger is honest. Guilt can still be faked. Later, she follows me into the garden where the light hits her face just right. The face I used to trust without question. She says, you can't keep me here, and I'm not keeping you, I say. You stay because you want to make it right. Maybe I stay because I'm afraid. I pause. Afraid of me? She doesn't answer, and that's answer enough. That night I find her phone left unlocked on the counter. A single text thread catches my eye. Not Ian this time. Someone else. Unknown number. The message is simple. He doesn't know the real reason, does he? My throat tightens. I scroll up, only fragments. Not yet. Soon. Then he's changed. It's getting dangerous. I freeze. For a moment I think it's Ian. But the tone, protective, intimate, feels wrong. Whoever it is, they know everything. They know me. When she walks in, I'm waiting. Who's this? I ask, showing her the phone. Her breath catches. Who is it? Her silence stretches, then breaks. My sister, I blink. You don't even talk to her. I do now, she says quickly. After everything, I needed someone. She's lying. I can feel it. But she's calm. Too calm. Like she's rehearsed this answer. I smile faintly. Your sister, huh? She nods. You can call her if you don't believe me. That confidence, second reversal. Either she's telling the truth or she's mastered the art of lying in daylight. I let it go. Or at least pretend to. But that night when she showers, I copy the number. And text it from my own phone. Who is this? The reply comes instantly. You shouldn't text me, Daniel. The world tilts. My name, whoever it is knows me. I type, who are you? 3 dots appear. Then vanish. Then, ask her what really happened at the cabin. I confront her before she even dries her hair. You said it was one night. Her eyes widen. It was. Then why is someone telling me to ask about the real story? She goes pale. Who told you that? You tell me. Tears fill her eyes, but there's something else there now. Panic laced with calculation. Daniel, she whispers, if you find out everything, you'll hate me forever. That's already handled, I say. Try me. She trembles, holding the towel close like armor. It wasn't just Ian, she says finally. The cabin wasn't an accident. It was a setup, I stare. A setup for what? For you. My blood runs cold. What are you talking about? She starts crying, words coming out in gasps. Ian wanted to blackmail you. He said you were hiding money from your old job. Something about the layoffs, severance, I don't know. He told me to get close, get your passwords, your files. I feel my body lock. And you agreed? At first, no. Then he threatened to tell you about us. I panicked. I stepped back. The ground feels wrong beneath me. So all of this, the affair, the guilt, it started as leverage? She nods miserably. I thought I could control it, but he had pictures, messages, and you lied to me for months. I was protecting you, she says desperately. I swear once he got what he wanted, he disappeared. I haven't heard from him since. Silence. Then I start laughing, low, bitter, disbelieving. Protecting me, I repeat. That's what you call blackmailing your husband with my best friend? I didn't mean for it to go that far. I turn away, gripping the counter to steady myself. I should destroy you, I whisper. Then do it, she says. If it'll make you feel better. Her voice is cracked, defeated, but there's a strange courage beneath it. Third reversal, she's not begging anymore. She's accepting. I walk toward her slowly. You think I won't? I think you already did, she says softly. When you said Kevin, the mention stings. All of this, everything, started with one name I invented to test her, and somehow it became prophecy. She turns away, shoulders shaking. I'm done hiding, Daniel. If you want to burn it all down, go ahead. Just don't pretend you're innocent while you do it. For once, I don't have an answer, because deep down she's right again. I started this war to find the truth, and somewhere along the way I became the villain of it. The house is silent. Too silent. Every shadow feels like it's watching me, judging me. I find her in the study, sitting at my desk with her hands wrapped around a glass of water. She hasn't moved since dawn. Daniel, she whispers, voice fragile. Please, don't do this. I lean against the doorframe. Do what? Destroy me. I take a slow step forward. You already destroyed us. Her eyes glisten with tears, but there's no pleading now. Just a strange calm, almost daring. You think I did it for Ian, I say softly. But everything you said tonight, the cabin, the lies, it's true. It all happened, and yet, I still don't know what to feel. She looks at me, finally letting herself break. Feel whatever you want, she says. I don't care anymore. I close the distance between us, my shadow falling over her. You're not just afraid of me, I whisper. You're afraid of yourself. She flinches but doesn't move away. Maybe. I kneel in front of her. Do you understand what you've done? She shakes her head. Yes, her honesty is blinding and terrifying. Because I realize the final twist wasn't Ian or the cabin or even Kevin. It was us. I take her hand. It's cold. We've been playing a game neither of us knew the rules to. She nods, lips trembling. I know, and I lost. No, I say slowly. We both lost. But maybe. My voice softens. Maybe we can survive it. Her eyes search mine, desperate for a lifeline. Survive?
After everything?
I don't know. For a long moment, we just sit there. The house feels smaller again, suffocating yet intimate. Then she whispers, Daniel, there's one more thing. My stomach tightens. What? Her hands shake. Ian. He wasn't the only one. My pulse spikes. Who else? Your old business partner, she says. He sent me emails, threatened to expose you if I didn't cooperate. It wasn't Ian's idea alone. The world tilts. My mind reels. So, all of this, my suspicion, the affair, the lies, it was a setup? She nods. Yes, I was trapped in someone else's game. I didn't know how to stop it. The betrayal cuts sharper than anything she ever did. Not her fault, but the truth reshapes everything. I stand, pacing. All this time I thought I was the predator and you were the prey. She swallows hard. You weren't. You weren't? No, you were always the pawn, too. Both of us were trapped in their chessboard. I hid the truth to protect you. To protect us, my throat goes dry. I don't know if I should feel anger, relief, or heartbreak. All three surge at once. You lied, I whisper. I lied to survive, she says. And to survive you. The second reversal. Her manipulation wasn't for pleasure. It was defense. We sit in silence, broken pieces of trust strewn around us. I feel the weight of my own moral corruption, the way I weaponized suspicion, the cruelty of testing her with Kevin. Finally, I speak. We're both damaged. Yes, she agrees, but maybe we can rebuild. I glance at her. The woman I once thought I knew, the woman I nearly destroyed, the woman who still terrifies me with her presence. I don't know if I can forgive you, I say. You won't have to, she says, because I already forgave myself. A shiver runs down my spine. The air tastes different, lighter but electric with danger. I take a slow breath. Then what now? She leans back, a small sad smile curving her lips. Now, we survive, or we don't. And either way, we know the truth. I study her face, beautiful, broken, magnetic. I destroyed you, I whisper. Her gaze meets mine steady. And that's how you set me free. For a long moment, nothing moves except the shadows. Then I realize it's not about Kevin, Ian, or the cabin anymore. It's about us. Two flawed humans entangled in lies, betrayal, and love, and somehow impossibly still standing. I destroyed you, and that's how you set me free.